Hi, I'm Lindy Tennat. I am sitting in Dr. Shel's office right now. I've come for my routine checkup. I just want to tell you a little bit about my story and why I'm here. I, first of all, am feeling fantastic. This time about a year and a half ago, I was not. I'm probably like yourself. I was feeling, oh my goodness, tired all the time. I had a thyroid condition. I had a tumor on my thyroid, and that thyroid was taken out along with the tumor. The doctors tried to then regulate my thyroid by giving me Synthroid medicine. I went from doctor to doctor to try and regulate that. In addition to, when all this is going on, of course, there is depression involved. And so they also tried to put you on anti-anxiety and depression medicine, and that was a bit new for me because that's just not who I am. I am an athlete person. I like to work out, I like to smile, I have kids, you know, my life is active. So not feeling so great, and the thought of going on medicine just didn't do well for me, although I had no other option. So I chose to use it. They never got it right. I never felt better. I never felt the smile. In fact, I felt like I was getting worse. I started to even gain weight. I started to lose focus in my thinking. My hands were shaking. I had quite a bit of trouble even running, which is my passion. I'm a runner. I love it. So I decided, give it one more shot. So I tried a new doctor. Won't mention his name. And while I was waiting in the waiting room, there was a magazine on the table, and it was Memorial, absolutely Memorial. And I open it up, and there's a full spread on Dr. Shel, and it's all about natural medicine and feeling good again. Look good, feel good, be good. You know, we want to get you back to being yourself. And I just thought, this is the answer. So I never saw the doctor that day. I actually got up from the waiting room and I left, and I drove straight over to Dr. Shel's office. And I made an appointment, and I came in because the office is #1 beautiful. And the person that I talked to, Whitney at the front desk, she was adorable, and she helped me make an appointment. And I came back, and I've been here ever since. And I'll just tell you how Dr. Shel has changed my life. In a year and a half, I wasn't so comfortable with as much testing as she wanted to do because I wasn't familiar with that. But she agreed with me that I was not feeling normal. And she said that other women were feeling exactly what I was feeling. And by the way, I'm 56. So at 56, I never thought I could feel as good as I do today. But I thought I just didn't even want to get up. And what Dr. Shel and Whitney and the whole office has done for me is, it is my thyroid. But thyroid controls so many things in your body that I was also aging. And I didn't want to embrace that, really. So I didn't realize that what I was also losing and had lost in my body was estrogen and testosterone, which all of us as women have. We have a small percentage of testosterone. We have a larger percentage of estrogen. I had nothing. The testing came back, and she said, Lindy, you're below the charts. They couldn't even give me a reading on it. I had no idea that I was that low. So she did the testing for the thyroid. I don't know if I had no idea what thyroid and hormone testing was, but hormone testing is through the saliva. I'd never done a saliva testing before. And she said that was to really get to, and I don't know if you're familiar with this kind of language, but the Irish say I got down to the gnat's ass of what the problem was. And the problem was simply I had nothing in my body that was allowing me to live an active lifestyle anymore. So she made a promise that she was going to fix that. And she did. She put me on pellets. I have pellets that release on, they go into your hipline. It's a little tiny surgical procedure that doesn't really hurt. They numb you and put these little things in, and they time release when your body needs it. So that is the estrogen and the testosterone. My gosh, you know, it increases everything. She put me on Armour Thyroid, which is a all natural thyroid medicine, unlike Synthroid, which is not. She got it down to the gnat's ass of being right for my body. In addition to that, I come in for regular IVs, which they provide here at Dr. Shel's, and that is an IV of vitamins that your body needs. And it's not the same for everyone. It's what your body needs, and what my body needs is working great. So it's a little IV that goes in, and it's energy. It just makes you feel great. In addition to that, what I have noticed is that my spirit has changed. My smiles come back. I'm working out. I just finished a marathon. I am, oh my gosh, my business is getting better. My whole attitude is getting better. I'm still single. But you know, that happens when you don't feel so good and you're divorced already. But I feel like a new person. And I feel, I have to say, I think at 56, I have never felt as good. Even before this all happened, I was feeling okay, but she's fixed more than okay. She's fixed my mind. And I truly believe that as a woman, you have to feel the best that you can be inside before you can present anything good outside. So she's done that for me. In fact, her whole team has done that for me. They're all so pleasant here. I just cannot believe that if you had seen me a year and a half ago when I was doing this video, and I'm doing it now, you wouldn't recognize me. I'm a totally better person, and I love my insides, and I love my outsides, and I'm looking forward to spending really a very long relationship with Dr. Shel.